That ugly money, yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. This is about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar, your first million. That's ugly money.
And we are live.
That ugly money.
What up, what up, what up?
That ugly.
Welcome to yet another edition of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Niche. This episode being brought to you by Goliath Phallus Elixir, the #1 all-natural male enhancement product in the country, in the world, and in the stratosphere. Men on average last 2 to 3 times longer while using Goliath. So if you ever want to go from zero to hero, you want to go from gummy bear to grizzly bear, go to GoliathXXL.com to get yours today. Official sponsor of the Ugly Money Podcast.
That ugly money.
Oh, man, we are locked inside. Hit that like button. Drop them cities and locations in the chat right now, gentlemen. Drop them cities and locations in the chat. Hit that like button.
That ugly money.
Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. So if you want to say it with your chest, you got a question for me or the panel,
That ugly money.
go ahead and send it with a super chat.
That ugly money.
That's how we do it. Drop them cities and locations. I'm not gonna hit your Navy Federal Credit Union. I'm not gonna hit your Cash App, your PayPal, your Venmo.
That ugly
I
money.
ain't gonna hit your Zelle.
That ugly money.
It's free of charge to like the video
That ugly money.
and drop your city and location.
That ugly money.
Okay, Detroit, what's in the building? What's happening? What up, dude? New York City, what's happening?
That ugly.
Brooklyn.
That ugly money.
Birmingham, Alabama is always on the check-in.
That ugly money.
Tennille, Georgia's on the check-in. What's up, my boy?
That ugly money.
West Palm Beach, Florida on the check-in. What we doing?
That ugly money.
Dallas, Texas, we putting it down.
That ugly money.
Okay, Los Angeles. Okay, my West Coast, what's happening?
That ugly money.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That ugly money.
Clayco is in the building. Southside, what's up?
That ugly money.
I was in Clayco like yesterday.
That ugly money.
I need to go down and give me some Big Daddy.
That ugly money. That ugly money.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
That ugly money.
Killer Tone Philly is in the building.
That ugly money.
That's funny you're from Killer Tone because Nebraska's tapping in.
That ugly money.
Killer Tone Philly.
That ugly money.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Philadelphia. He's a black man. A survivor. A pioneer in my eyes.
That ugly money.
Y'all show your love one time for Paul Hall. Paul Hall, what's up, my brother?
What's going on?
You got a cool ass name.
Appreciate you.
Paul Hall. Not confused with Paul Wall.
No, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Paul Hall. Who was Paul Hall before Paul Hall became Paul Hall?
A cool kid from Philadelphia, mainly trying to stay out the streets, but all my friends was into the streets.
Yeah.
So I was in the middle with both of them, to be honest.
What part of Philly?
I'm from an area called Dogtown.
Dubtown?
Dogtown.
Dogtown. Already.
That ugly money.
I have no idea what that said.
That ugly
That's
I heard of
German
Nice Town. I heard of Nice Town.
That
Heard of Germantown.
ugly money.
I heard of Dogtown. Dogtown. Dogtown?
Dogtown, yes, sir.
Dogtown.
That ugly money.
Dogtown.
That ugly money.
That's the name of it? Like, it's,
Yeah, that's the name of my
I
little
won't say,
section.
listen, I feel it. I'm not going to say too much because there's no disrespect.
That ugly
Because
money.
I already know how Philadelphia people are.
That ugly money.
If you are still a Sixers fan after all these years, you're not nobody to fuck with.
That ugly money. That ugly money.
What's your favorite Sixer of all time?
My favorite Sixer of all time will have to be Allen Iverson, hands down.
Smart man.
That ugly money.
He from Virginia, Stan.
That ugly money.
By the way.
That ugly money.
How hard is it being a Sixers fan and trusting the process and the process never processing?
But first and foremost, I don't even watch sports no
Okay,
more.
good.
That ugly money.
Well, let me tell you, the Sixers suck. The Sixers suck. Okay, I'm just.
That ugly.
I got to turn up on the Sixers because I'm a Cowboys fan,
That ugly money.
and so the Eagles be not this. Well, we just beat the Eagles for the first time in a long time, so I don't really get to talk shit in sports when it comes to Philadelphia people.
That ugly money.
Because Gilly just be yelling at the screen all the goddamn time, and I'm just like, I feel left out. So
That ugly money.
now, if I went to high school with you, how would I describe Paul Hall?
Cool, known by the whole school, played basketball, wasn't really a troublemaker, but I was bad from a certain perspective.
From a certain perspective. That sound like a nigga that ain't taking a cut. That sound like the worst nigga. That ugly money. So I was bad, but I was kind of bad. That ugly money. But it just mattered if you caught me being bad. Because most of the time you didn't see me when I was being bad, but I was being bad. That ugly money. Slick nigga. That ugly money. All right, what is the I got to get through these questions because, you know, anytime I conversate from people from different towns or whatever, there's certain things that you got to ask a person from Philly. Where's the best place to get a Philly cheesesteak?
I can tell you my favorite place was Max's, to be honest.
Shouts out Max's. That ugly money. Why Max's?
Well, Max's is down Broad and Erie. My mom used to work at Temple. Not the hospital, but she was working in the graduate school program across the street from the hospital. So I will always go down there, and down there used to be known for enormous dice games.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, going down there to see my mom and catching the bus, we would always see these humongous dice games down there. And then the Philly cheesesteaks was the staple.
Okay. That ugly money. Dice game. That ugly. Good cheesesteak. That ugly money. Now I've had a chance and opportunity to frequent Philly. That ugly money. Stan, remember? That ugly money. That was the city that the girl threw up in the Sprinter, Stan. That ugly money. That was in Philly. That ugly money. I ain't gonna tell too much of my personal business, Paul Hall, but let's just say it was 3 o'clock in the morning. That ugly money. I'm in Philly for one night. I gotta leave at 9 o'clock in the morning. That ugly money. I had a little thick jam with me. That ugly money. She had too much to drink when she was at the event. That ugly money. We riding back to the hotel from the event in the Sprinter. That ugly money. Next thing I know, that ugly money. In the Sprinter, Paul Hall. That ugly money. Sprinter smelled like eggs and chicken shit. That ugly money. She said, "Oh, I get it. I clean it up. That ugly money." Now, Paul Hall. This is how you know I ain't shit, my brother. That ugly money. Because after that woman cleaned up that shit, that throw up, that ugly money. I took her ass straight in that motherfucking hotel. I ain't shit, Paul. That ugly money. Hey, Paul, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. The chances of me getting some new cat at 3 o'clock in the morning in the city I ain't from was very slim, so I had to do what I had to do. That ugly money. Now, Philadelphia is known for a lot of different words. Y'all have your own slang.
For sure.
What exactly is a John?
A John can mean anything. Sometimes you could just put it together as long as it flow in your sentence. That's a John, to be honest.
So a John can be anything?
Just about.
So my vape could be a John?
Absolutely.
I'm smoking this John.
A vape John.
A vape. That ugly money. A vape John. So now the vape part is the adjective. Okay. All right. Could a woman be a John?
Absolutely. That's probably where the word started from. That John over there. I want her.
John. So a John is any person, place, or thing.
Absolutely. It's a noun.
In Virginia, we should say gent. That ugly money. There. All right, so John. Okay, cool. John is a person, place, or thing. Okay, what is a bull?
A young bull.
Yeah, a bull.
A young bull is somebody younger than me, so we call him young bulls.
He's not a boy, he's a bull.
Young bull, yeah. B-O-I is how I spell it.
That mean boy, but bull, y'all say it like B-U-L-L.
That's how we say it, yeah.
A bull. Can a woman be a bull?
A bull dagger, that's the only woman.
That ugly money. Grandpa right there now. My grandpa used to call them, my pop used to call them them bull daggers. That ugly money. That bull dagger. Okay, I got like one more word. That ugly money. What is a nut ass nigga?
Oh, man. Sheesh. It's so much. A nut ass nigga is a dude that just hate on other dudes because he get more chicks or they get more chicks than him. And then a nut ass nigga could be a crash out, a dude that crash out.
Okay. So that ugly money. A hater or a crash out is a nut ass nigga.
100%.
Already. I like that. Ugly money. Okay. I have successfully filled in my Philly lingo or whatever. John is a person, place, or thing.
Yeah.
That ugly money.
A bull, a young bull, is somebody that's younger than me.
That ugly money.
So my son will be a young bull.
Yes.
That ugly money.
And a nut-ass nigga,
That ugly money.
somebody that's irritating me.
That ugly
Or
money.
a crash out. Absolutely.
Use a nut-ass nigga.
That's it.
Ugly money.
Young, so I can say, young bull, put the John down, you're being a nut-ass nigga.
That ugly money.
I put it all in a sentence.
Just that fast.
Hey! I speak Philly, ladies and gentlemen.
That ugly money.
All right, brother. Now, we met online a little while ago, and you sent me something which was extremely disturbing. And you had the receipts to back it up. First and foremost, what is SCEPTA, and how did you survive it?
Well, that's SEPTA. That's Southeastern Transportation Authority.
Right.
So that's one of the largest transportation authorities on the East Coast. And I used to work for that company for 13 years.
So you work for the transportation company,
Correct.
and you survived working for the transportation company. How does a person get wrongfully? How does a person get wrongfully incarcerated while working?
Well, when you have a certain level of intellect and then you've studied the law on your own, so I can interpret what I was saying and how I was talking to them, being as though that we're black and we don't have no real help in the judicial branch of government.
For sure.
That's where the cover-up is, basically.
Okay, so take me back to the morning that you woke up before you got arrested for going to work. Walk me through it.
That morning, I recall me waking up already understanding that the judge on my case, by which I gotta say his name is David Conroy. I already knew he had it out for me for no apparent reason, and I was prepared for it. I had money stashed in the house from my lawyer, by which now hindsight is 2020. I should have kept all that cash in my pocket, and that would have been straight on my books.
Wow. Now, you're saying that they framed you for harassment.
100%.
And you had to spend 4 months in county?
In county lockup, absolutely.
But then everything got dropped and expunged.
Correct.
So they lock you up for 4 months. You're going to work. Work says that you're harassing them at work. They lock you up for 4 months and then drop everything. So now you don't have a job and you've lost some time that you can't ever get back, correct?
Yes, that is correct. But there was kind of like a little backstory. So I'll just give it to you slightly. So I hurt my foot, and that was called driver's foot, which was that come from repetitive motion and repetitive stress from me driving, basically. So after I got done with my workers' comp, because my supervisor came to court with faulty evidence and things of that nature, when it was time to file my appeal, I started reaching out to my union rep. She used that as a form of harassment against me.
Oh, the union.
Yes.
Wait, wow. Okay, hold on.
That ugly money.
This shit fucked up.
That ugly money.
Okay, you go to work, you get hurt while work because you're working too much.
That ugly money.
You go to the union, which is people, a group of people that you pay to have your best interests at hand.
That ugly money.
And they file harassment charges on you
That ugly
for you trying to get them to do what you pay them to do.
100%. Yes. TWU Local 234. We got to say their whole name.
Y'all some bitches.
That ugly money.
He ain't said, I did. Allegedly. That's some bullshit.
That ugly money.
He ain't said, I did.
That ugly money.
How the hell are you gonna charge a man
That ugly money.
to do a service for him
That ugly
and
money.
then get him charged when he wants you to do the service that you charged him for?
That ugly money.
Then 4 months later, drop the whole case.
That ugly money.
Y'all some bullshit.
That ugly money.
Allegedly.
That ugly money.
That's crazy, bro. You know, it seems like it's always some criminal injustice in Philly. You know, Meek Mill went through that whole situation. Like, is this an ongoing, recurring thing in Philadelphia with people just having mishaps with the law?
I can't fully say that, but from a perspective, yes, and it's just due to if we don't have no representation in the judicial branch of government, then they can do whatever they want to do because they make the laws.
And so they think they can just railroad people.
That's what they do. Absolutely.
My goodness, man. And I'm looking at, you got the docket numbers and everything, and so.
It's no longer allegedly.
It ain't alleged, bitch ass nigga.
That ugly money.
So you actually went in court and defended yourself.
From a perspective, absolutely, because I had to fire the attorney from the Defenders Association. He was the chief defender, or the assistant chief, James Temple. I had to fire him because I was giving him the evidence to properly represent me, and he was intentionally not fighting for me against my union rep, Victoria Dupree Miller.
Wow.
That ugly money.
So you had to fire your lawyer, represent yourself, and then you won.
I spent some time in jail, then they dropped all the charges and won, but yes.
So basically, do you think when they do that, are they trying to cover their own ass because they basically know that they're going to lose and they don't have a case?
Well, technically, yes, I believe so, but then you have to look at these judges. If my stuff would have gone properly, my judge would not be able to still sit on the bench today where he is. Because technically, he's supposed to recuse himself after what he did, but he didn't.
So he wrongfully locked up a man, lets the man out, tries to sweep it under the rug. Do they give you any kind of monetary compensation or whatever? Do they try to like give you back pay?
They just kicked me in the ass. I don't have a job no more, so that's why I'm out trying to do my own thing now.
How hard would it be for you to have a lawsuit against that union?
Well, I filed my own federal lawsuit.
Amen.
Personally.
Amen, brother. So that's still in process, or what's the status with that?
So that's thrown out now because the federal court stated that they didn't have jurisdiction to proceed on my behalf, basically.
So now we just got to raise awareness about y'all bitch ass niggas. Meek Mill had claimed that he went through similar mishaps with the law. When you talk about us not having representation, what exactly do you mean in the justice system?
So that pretty much means that when we have these issues, especially with these judges, there needs to be a closer oversight of these judges, meaning that after they go through the cases and they make their rulings, somebody should be overlooking these cases after they make people either go to jail or send them home.
Somebody need to judge the judges.
100%.
That ugly money.
Yeah, this shit fucked up then.
That ugly money.
If you got to judge the judge, that means the judge messed up.
That ugly money.
We don't stand a chance, man.
No.
That ugly money.
How does one avoid these kind of mishaps? Wrongful. I mean, is it a wrong place, wrong time type situation? Is it shut up and be quiet? I mean, how does a person avoid getting put in that kind of hamster wheel?
You can't really avoid it because nowadays with the women being able to lie on us men, it's so easy for us to go to jail. Like me in my case, I didn't have a prior criminal record. My judge made my bail $100,000 and left me in jail for 4 months for mental health evaluations.
That's crazy. Oh, so they want to say you crazy because you don't want to let them do you dirty.
100%.
Now, who is this woman with the COVID mask over here? Who is this woman over here with this COVID mask?
That's the lady that falsified everything. That's Victoria Dupree Miller, who took me to court for harassment and things of that nature.
So this woman falsified your documents to the court. Did she face any criminal charges?
She faced none, and I pointed them out in front of the judge face. Face none.
So basically, injustice is being done right in front of your face, and there's almost like nothing we can do about it.
It's from my perspective. No, I was pointing out how she committed perjury.
Right.
The Commonwealth committed fraud in front of the judge. The judge is supposed to recuse himself. I pointed all this stuff out on the public record.
That's crazy. that's that ugly money, brother. I am happy that you back. That ugly money. Don't kill you, make you stronger. That ugly money. And ladies and gentlemen of Philadelphia and surrounding areas, I mean, these things really happen. That ugly money. So pay attention to the people that you associate yourself with or call employers. That ugly money. Now, speaking of judging the judges and things higher ups, our president Donald Trump has recently removed Juneteenth as a, what did he say, Stan? As a national holiday, and he has inserted his birthday. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump taking away Juneteenth, the day that we freed the slaves, versus celebrating his birthday?
I'm not too aware of that. I didn't do any reading on that, but what I can say is Donald Trump and myself are victims of the Justice Department. I can say that. He
damn sure was downhill, goddamn. Fannie Willis made his ass come down here. How is Donald Trump a victim of the Justice Department?
Well, when you have these judges and attorneys and prosecutors able to get charges against you, able to have you charged and then magically dismiss them, that's a supreme problem, because you shouldn't be charged unless the case can be proved by evidentiary facts.
Right, because you could charge somebody, lock them up, play with their money, mess up their situations or whatever, and then let them out after a couple of months or whatever, and nothing, like, it's just hard to believe that there's, like, they don't pay you back for the time that you missed or anything. Like, that's taking somebody's life.
They took my whole life, but they covered it up with the jurisdiction thing. And if I could break down jurisdiction to you.
Go ahead.
So what jurisdiction is, especially with my case with discrimination, and I'm handicapped, so I fall underneath ADA. So jurisdiction is if you don't go to the federal government's EEOC and you go to your job's EEOC, the federal government won't acknowledge your job's EEOC complaints. They only acknowledge your federal government's complaints. I didn't know that until I filed my own lawsuit.
Wow. Weird times we in. That ugly money. Weird times we in. Looking back on it, is there anything that you could have done differently to not have had your same fate?
The only thing I could have done differently was been quiet on social media and not putting the postings up on Facebook. But in my head, I was looking at it like I wasn't cussing, threatening, and carrying on. I was carrying myself like an educated black man. 100%. Especially not in the intellectual format, no.
It's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? You almost got to play the fool or whatever to get ahead in this world or whatever, because if you appear to know too much or too intelligent or whatever, they see you as a threat and they're going to try to eliminate you. Y'all stay woke. That ugly money. I'm going to say two names. That ugly money. I want you to pick one. That ugly money. Ready? It's totally awesome. That ugly money. Let's go. Get you in some trouble. That ugly money. Beanie Siegel or Memphis Bleak? Excuse me. Beanie Siegel or Meek Mill?
Siegel all day, rhyme-wise.
Why Siegel?
Because when I hear Siegel rhyme, it takes me back to high school days. And then it takes me back to some of my favorite bars I ever heard Siegel say. And I can still remember those bars now.
That ugly money. Jalen Hurts or Randall Cunningham?
I don't really watch sports no more, but I'll take Randall Cunningham.
That ugly money.
Yeah, you can't take it away from me.
Gilly or Wallow?
I'm gonna go with Gil because Gilly was always my favorite major figure since back in the day. So I'm sticking with Gilly.
That ugly money. Major figures. That ugly money.
I'm gonna go with State Property, just because when Siegel was rhyming and that first State Property album, hard as nails, man.
Hard. That ugly money.
Yeah, y'all had it, boy. I ain't gonna count.
That ugly money.
We was down south looking up. Man, them Philly niggas got this shit.
That
I
ugly.
remember it was a time when I don't know if you remember when State Property and Locks were beefing.
For sure.
That was like some of the best rap battling, lyrical jousting we had ever heard. And I remember like one time, State Property goes on the radio and they just rapping for hours. Like they just had bars on top of bars for like, see, like that's hip hop. I love that. The fact that they were able to lyrically, you know, spar without anybody dying or getting killed. You know what I'm saying? That shit. That was Philly had it then.
That was the time Siegel said he shoot 4 things nice, whether the pool, the ball, the tool, or the dice. You can't. What more can you say?
Petey, Cracker, or Skino?
Rat wise, I'm going with Petey.
Petey.
You already know.
Ugly money.
See, I know these niggas, cause, bro, I used to pay attention. Bro.
I see.
That ugly money. That ugly money.
Rockefeller State Prop, all
that ugly money. That ugly money.
Okay, this is the thing. What is your thought process on the Cassidy Freeway battle? Because I've talked to Cass. I've had Cass on the show. I've never had Freeway. I've met Freeway, but I've never had him on the show. Had they put on a beat for Freeway, do you think that the outcome would have been different from that Cassidy battle?
I've never been a Cassidy fan. So I'm biased in that aspect. I was more of the Bull B fan, and this was Cassidy when he was on the radio freestyling on Power 99. So I was the Bull B fan. But if he would have put the beat on, then Freeway, he would have got with him, hands down.
You think Freeway would have came out on top with the beat on?
With the beat on, for sure.
I don't know. I talked to Cass about it, man. It was so funny. And even to this day, it's been like 20 years since they had that. You know what I'm saying? And he's still, you know, it's just still a funny moment because, you know, Freeway had all this momentum. And, you know, that was back then where if you lost a battle, it was like you getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can remember a time when I was a rapper and I lost a battle. Like, I felt like I had got beat up. And I had to sit there. I remember, like, going back to the room writing 100 bars. Cause next time I see this nigga, I'm gonna be ready. Because you feel it was a certain bit of shame that came with, man, that nigga ate, man, that nigga took your lunchbox, nigga, boy, that nigga fired you up. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, you know, Kendrick Lamar dissed Drake at the Super Bowl and Drake back selling records. Nobody really give a fuck.
Not like back then.
Yeah, boy, back then, boy, lose a rap battle if you want to.
Man,
you got your
that ugly money.
You won't say that shit. You won't say that shit to Cassidy.
That ugly money.
Oh man.
That ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast, the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million. That's ugly money. The highs, the lows, the ups, the downs. Other than this situation with your job, name a time in your life or tell me a story about a time in your life where you fell down and you had to get back up, and how'd you do it?
Oh, man. So, basically, back in the day, prior to me working at SEPTA, my cousin had a cell phone store. So, I used to work down South Philly with him.
Okay.
I got shot down there. Somebody tried to murder me down there. So, from there is when I got better and started working for SEPTA. So, that was me getting back up.
Now, attempt on your life, is that something that you can wake up from, walk away and not have any PTSD from, or is it always, because I've never, through the grace of God, I've never been shot. Is that something that still lingers? Like, are you going to have some PTSD after having somebody take a shot in your life, or do you just leave it where it was at?
Well, you definitely are going to have PTSD. I have it. I just deal with mine differently. I still go down South Philly. I still ride down the block. I got shot on. I still eat at my favorite supermarket down South Philly, Fresh Grocer. So I just deal with it.
Right. But in the back of your mind, it's something that always lingers.
100%.
I think it's the reverse as well, because when I was in the military, I had to take a life, right? And legally, guy was trying, this young dude was trying to throw a grenade into the Humvee. And I can still remember his face. I mean, the kid couldn't have been nothing but 14, 15 years old. I shot him between the eyes. And no, I ain't fucked up about it. No, I don't have no remorse for it.
That ugly money.
And they were trying to kill her.
That ugly money.
Right between the eye.
That ugly money.
But I think that a lot of the times rappers glorify violence that they've never done or never experienced. Because when you've been in a life or death situation, it's not as cool as people make it out to be. Do you agree?
100% it's not cool. Just imagine you riding down the street, you just drop the chick off, you ride through a stop sign and somebody crossed the street in front of your car and they just turn around with the 4-5 blazing for a whole block shooting at you. So
yeah, fuck that, man.
That ugly money.
It's easy to block Captain from Philly. Ain't he from Philly?
That
I
ugly.
know
Is that not that you know of?
no.
That ugly.
Easy to block Captain ain't from Philly.
That ugly money.
Nigga that smash your rim ain't from Philly. Okay, we'll stay off of it.
That ugly.
We'll stay off of it.
That ugly money.
He from where?
Detroit.
He from Detroit. Oh.
That ugly money.
Okay, Detroit got that one in. All right, Detroit.
That ugly money.
Before we get out of here, brother, what's one thing that you feel that you're misunderstood about?
In a lot of aspects, my personality, I'm not going to give up. I'm not mad about anything. I'm not mad about the shooting. I wasn't mad about what the lady did to me. And even to this day, I really still don't even disrespect her, but I just talk about the situation.
Yeah, you don't have a very vindictive energy about you. It's nothing about you that's like that bleeds vengeful or spiteful or negative. Like you got a real positive demeanor or whatever. I just think that you just telling it like it is, and people may try to view it as negative because it's a negative. It's fucked up, and you're just telling that the way it can happen. Hey man, this shit happened. It's fucked up. They locked me up for some shit that they were supposed to be protecting me from, and I paid them to protect me from, and the people that were supposed to protect me locked me up for protecting me, not protecting me.
100%.
That's crazy.
And then in my mindset, what messed me up was Bishop and Juice when he said you gotta get the ground beneath your feet, the wind behind your back. That was my mindset deep down in. Although I'm a civilian, that little chip is always there.
Yeah, it is, my brother.
That ugly money.
Now Kevin Hart is from Philly, right?
That ugly money.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That ugly money.
Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle comedy was.
And why Dave Chappelle?
Because how Dave Chappelle tells his jokes aren't filled with so much filibuster like how Kevin Hart's jokes are. No disrespect, Kev.
You keeping it real.
That ugly money.
I don't think that Kevin Hart would disagree with you though. I think Dave Chappelle is just about every comedian's favorite comedian.
That ugly money.
Cat Williams
That ugly money.
or Mike Epps.
Yikes, why would you do this?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Make it hard.
Holy smokes. Goofy personality wise, I'll take Mike Epps for sure.
Why Mike over Cat?
Cause Mike is more silly, so I'm more silly. Not that Cat isn't, but Mike will have you laughing just by off his basic demeanor.
Shouts out Mike Epps, man.
That ugly money.
Tupac or Biggie?
Oh man, you gonna Pac all day.
Bruh, that's not it.
You heard what I said?
Wait a minute, bro. You're from the East Coast. Wait a minute. How you going with Pac over Big?
Pac had me messed up since Bishop and Juice, man.
So you like Pac for the movies? You ain't like Pac because of the music?
I was when Siegel said he was Biggie Smalls and Tupac out. I was Tupac out.
You know what's crazy, man? I cried when Big died. I ain't cried when Pac died.
I did.
Long live Pac, man. Hey, man, before we get out of here, man, let these folks know what you got coming up and where they can follow you at.
All right. So I actually got 4 books, but one is out now on Amazon. It's called Surviving Scepter in TW Local 234 in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is the first installment of the book. And I also do merch. This is my clothing line, Socially Detached, and I got a jacket for you.
Let's go crazy.
Yes, sir. I
love getting to it.
I want you to check that out.
Oh, man. Ooh, man.
Check it out.
Come on, man.
Then it glows in the dark too.
Hey, man, this a fire John right here, young bull. Oh, man.
Yeah, then it glow in the dark and everything.
And he got the big nigga size.
I got 5X.
Got the
too.
3X John.
That ugly money.
Man, hey, man, I appreciate this, man. I'm about to wear this my next interview. I'm about to put this bitch on today.
Man.
What? Detached sport. That's hard, man. What made you start your own clothing line?
Well, it started just because I had the enthusiasm from Ralph Lauren. So in my head, polo is my competition.
Right.
So when I put my stuff together, that's in my mind. So I did it with the sport version. Then I also have another version for the vision impaired too.
That's hard.
So if you don't mind, I don't mind showing you. This also got sign language and braille on it.
Oh, wow. Sign language and braille on the joint, bro.
That ugly money.
Oh, that's crazy.
That ugly money.
And so that sign language and braille, that actually says socially detached?
Yes.
Oh, that's hard.
That
Glows in the dark too.
That's hard.
That ugly money.
That's hard.
So I'm being innovative too.
Yeah, man, that's the, hey, bro.
Ugly money.
Hey, man, that's a, you know, your story is one of triumph and just not letting the circumstances get you down. You know what I'm saying? So many people quit. So many people quit on life as soon as something gets hard. It seems like with your situation, when life got hard, you just got harder.
That ugly money.
Man, I got a 12-year-old son that's looking up at me, man. I ain't stopping at nothing. He needs to know the truth. He needs to know the truth and be positive growing up.
Amen.
That ugly money.
Before we get out of here, man, let these folks know where to follow you at, brother.
Please follow me on Instagram, Socially Detached Photography. There is 2 pages, but pick the page of the one where I'm in the Yeezy back when he was in the ATL doing his first show. That's the one.
Hey, man, for
That ugly money.
we appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all can follow me at uglymoneyniche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Paul Hall. That ugly money.
That ugly money.
That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar, your first million. That's ugly money.